Well, I hope you've got some good stuff. So, Western Lines of Scotland, BR Black 5. Oh, I missed the map. Ah! Never mind. I'm going to drop the gamma and we'll see how we get on with it as it is. You'll need to fill your tender with water and coal before you start shunting your consists together. You will also have to turn the engine round on the turntable. Reverse to the water loader and top off the tender and then fill coal. Right. Let's put that back to about there and we'll see how we get on. Right, BNSF off to record a video. Good night, BNSF. There it is there, so water and then coal. Oops, press the right button. Right, sorry, I'm just getting concentrated on starting up. That's what we're looking for, this bit up here. Gone too far back. There she goes. Water going in. Oh, we've got a bit of steam action going on there. We're still loading, we're still loading. Filling that there tender up. Hey, son of Yeti. Good to have you on the channel. Glad you're enjoying it. Luigi, yes, it was definitely an accident spending 80 quid. Right, that's the coal. Sorry, the water. Let's get coal. Why are we going forwards? We're going the wrong way. That's it, coal going in. Right, now align with the turntable behind you and turn the engine. Make your way to the first hook up. Change the cab image. Ah, good point. Stopped a bit short there. No, we've gone too far. It's going to be one of them nights, isn't it? No, we're still technically on the track. Ugh. Seriously. Let's try the handbrake trick. Are you going to let me turn now? No. Am I actually hanging over that much? Here we go. Tenders and turntables, there you go, Fringe Styling, quite correct. I'm hopefully not going to end up face down in a ditch though. Right, so where are we going now? We're reversing and we're going to go and pick up that. So we've got to reverse all the way out. We cleared through? Nope, that one's not set. Up to here, I guess, and then we're going to go forward. So let's keep going backwards. Make sure we take that off, or we're going to have an unnecessarily tough time. Have approval to carry on. I did press Control Tab. Oh, the one Gordon going to the ditch was off the rails. Alright then. I bow to your superior Thomas knowledge. Not entirely sure where I have to turn around, so let's just see where we're going. Right, we can turn around here. Coming up here, and then we're going to couple to those, so we'll need to go up past the point. G-Force, yes, I have changed them from the nighttime scenario. Once you're past the switch, stop, check the switches behind you, then reverse and hook to the helper engine and 9 wagons. Right. And we are going to get... Yep, we're all good. Evening, Gouger. Favourite Thomas character? I don't know. Right, that's our loco, our other helper loco right there. Right, let's get coupled up. Wow, smack. Alright, hooked. Next hook the 12 wagons from Curragh Siding 4. Which is the next one's over, these ones. This is awesome. I'm loving the AI traffic. It's all real. Feels really busy. Something's not quite right with those wagons. There's bugs flying around. That means that the cats have also upset the mesh that's there to stop the bugs getting in. Ugh, those pesky cats. Right, so now we need to change and go and get... where are we going? Oh, it's already changed. Alright. I can't argue with that, even if I wanted to. Like me, before I worked for Dovetail, what did I do? My career actually is as a software engineer, and I used to write call center systems, and before that it was online security systems. Your consist is complete. Now head out for Castle Douglas. You'll be stopping in Dumfries. Right. Quite nice because one thing this scenario lets you hear is the way that because I read the scripting behind this, and I set it up so that these locos would talk to each other. Not this scenario, but generally the locos. So when you can hear the two locos chuffing, and if I cut the power, then you'll see that this one stops and then this one stops. So they're actually talking to each other correctly. You'll also find that during the journey, this one will independently fire up. You'll see the smoke turn black. Fringe Starling's favourite Thomas character? James. Right, we just got to get ourselves onto the main line now. Let's just check the map. So we're going up through here. To here. Oh, and then we're coming up through Kingmore. Wow, this is circuitous. Awesome. Fringe, it was a guess. Cheers, Luigi. Enjoy. Loving this, hearing the two locos pounding away. Not had enough double-headed steam on the since we put this one out. Hey Smooder09, thank you for the follow. Oh, looks like I've missed a whole bunch of follows. I do apologise. So, Nicky Fornixhole, Green Day 789, Stabby TV. Thank you all for the follows, much appreciated. Bob, so how to make the locos talk to each other. It's all in the engine scripting, using something called consist messaging, which is quite an advanced topic. And unless you're actually making engines, it's not actually going to help you. So we've got the right filter, 30 limit. Bump. Okay. I'm not quite sure what the bump was, but alright. Oh, hello. That would be a bump. A lot of noise. Move the camera back a bit. No, I don't know what the release is from tomorrow, Whitemead. So as soon as I know what that is, which will be when it comes out, then I will update the schedule accordingly. We have green. Oh, we're speeding. Egg from the fireman's shovel, Snooder. Awesome. That's the right way to eat. Never mind all this health and safety nonsense. Still got green, that's good. Oh, didn't take into account that speed restriction. Got a green light. Moricom, did locomotives have speedometers then? Some did and some didn't, I think. Chaytown sooner, IPS or TN? Do you mean what kind of screen? I don't know is the answer to that question. Can't remember what panel this is, to be honest. This is a Dell 24-inch, I think. Smoother, if you want to learn how to make routes, there's tons of tutorials online. At some point I'm going to try and do a route building tutorial myself, but it is far from my speciality, so I'm still working out how I'm going to do that. Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Just checking the water level. K4 says you should do a double-headed K4 run on the northeast corridor. Yeah, that would be interesting. Probably rather do it on the New York-New Haven line, purely because I'm having some trouble with the northeast corridor crashing on my machine. I don't know why, but Smoother YouTube. Oh. Excuse me. If you do look at YouTube for route building tutorials, there's a number of people who have done some pretty good guides on route building. It's not very hard, to be honest. Winding our way through Kingmore Yard. Hey Smoother, appreciate that feedback. I'm glad you like it. How are we doing for water? Let's just top up. Simon Lund, why is the map of the rear train not at the front? It's because of basically the game provides a lat and long, and I didn't find out until far too late that it returns the rear of the train, not the front. So it's not the end of the world. Another green light. We should hopefully get onto the main line soon, and we may make our way up to Dumfries. Good night, Ninja Joker. Yeah, it's at the back of the train because the guard is the one who's got the GPS. Frisco, do I know of Rio Grande's SD42-2531 story? No, I'm not familiar with that. .40 limit coming up. Hoping we'll be able to open it up in a minute. Good morning, Red Orion. More AI coming in the other direction. Awesome. And we're heading off to the left-hand side here, which gets us onto the main line down there. Smuda, yes, I stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays. This week was a little bit different, so I'm doing today instead of yesterday, but usually that's the plan. I change routes all the time. We're doing 3 routes tonight. I try and do about 3 different routes each night. Different types of locos. Try and provide a different experience. Occasionally do tutorials. Should get the 40 in a minute. Alright, we're on a main line. Let's get some speed up. Hey, Double2, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Oh, and Fridays is multiplayer flight sim as well, rather than train sim. Right, we've got a 30 limit coming up. Frisco, very interesting. I shall read the article. Slowing down for the 30. Floreston box. Water's coming down. Let's beef it up a bit. "90 miles an hour. Very cool, Frisco. That's a whole lot of red lights up ahead, that's why I've got the brakes on. Alright, we've got a single yellow flashing light there now. This will be for the junction. Just getting ready to do the turn. Gretna Junction's coming up. We've got a single yellow indicator on the next signal. Smoother, this is a thing called a rail driver, but it kind of works as a set of real controls. Prince Darling, Gretna Junction is in West Coast Main Line North and West Coast Main Line Shap, memory serves. The green light on the junction. 40 limit through here. Welcome to Scotland. We're by Gretna Junction on the Glasgow Southwest line. That's the distance, that's off, that's good. Get 75 limit in a moment, let's check the signals. That one's green. That one's green. Right, let's get sped up. 5 miles to Eastriggs. Full power. Let's get some more water in. Luigi, did Steam Sound Supreme make the low sounds for this loco? No, the sounds for this loco were actually done by Mesh Tools. And excellent they are too. That's the water situation. Struggling now that we're on, we're powering along, but let's keep it going. So this scenario, by the way, is Freight for Castle Douglas. It's part 1 of 2, and it's by Bob on Steam. I'm on a flat road, but I'm trying to accelerate, Mike. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Felix the Cat, I'd love to play your scenarios, but if they need reskins, I can't play them, I'm afraid. If you make any that don't require reskins, let me know. Good night, Tim Man. Oh, looks like my partner loco is coaling up at the moment. I should probably do the same thing. You notice now I'm coaling up, the steam changes colour. How's that water doing? 85%. Nice one, Adama. For this type of goods train, Moricom, well, it looks like we've got fitted wagons. Looks like it's a fitted train, so it'll be able to go full line speed, I think. %, water. Cheers, Pavyuk. Thanks for joining. Eastriggs down Main is the next waypoint. We're nearly there. How are we doing? 91%. Coal's coming up a bit now. I must admit it's moggy. I can't remember the speed limits for these freight trains. Oh, the rear one's finished coaling up, look. Finished water. Finished coal. Slow down for this 50. That's it, we're down for the 50. We're almost to Annan. 1.2 miles. Where does that put us then? That must put us not far from it. East Rig, and then... oh no, we've got a little way to go yet. We've got to go all the way up there. .45 limit, which we're already under. Frisco, how long does it take to make a route when everyone's doing their job correctly? Well, a team of about 6 people take about 3 months to make a route. So it's about 18 man months by that estimation. How are we doing? Good, good. 11 miles to Rax. Frisco, that's because most of the time it was Derek working on it in his spare time, so it's just a private project of Derek's. Even after all that time, it still took quite a while internally once there was a full team working on it. But that's because it's a big route. Let's get sped back up again. How long for a loco? That's usually a team of, I think, 2 people for... 3 people for a couple of months. Oops, I need to put it back up so that. Are there any females working at TS? Yes, there are. I should leave it at that though. Oh, rear train is coaling up again. CSX, did Derek model the locos included with Weird Al? Well, yeah, I mean, the 08 that it comes with Weird Al was actually the first piece of DLC released. And the 37 was, I think, probably the second bit of DLC, and the 101 was one of the other ones that was done at the beginning. So the locos that were built were put out, actually, long before. Very good, Dave. What US engines are released for TS15 that were strictly made by your? No idea. No idea, I'm afraid. Alright, I'm just gonna have a drink. Lovely. How's our situation with the fuel? Good, good. It's loading up. Smoother. Surroundings are pretty accurate actually for the time period. Moricom, this background is of an A4 steam engine. Twitch Roger, it's only narrow gauge stuff to build with, not at the moment, no. I'd like to see some though. 87% on the water. Five miles to Rax. Just reminding myself where that is. So Rax isn't actually far out of Dumfries now, so that'll be where we're ending. %. Going down a hill now. K4, if we could have any steam loco added, what would it be? I don't know. All my favourites are kind of in. Although I guess I'd like to see a Garrett at some point. Oh, rover filling. Another one coming that way. It's 2 miles now to Rags. Moggy, unrebuilt light Pacifics. They're on Steam, aren't they? Or at least they were on Steam, so yes, I do have those. Other animations like filling with coal. Yeah, when this scenario is finished, watch it again on Twitch because we filled up with water and coal right at the start. And it filled the tender up. Racks coming up in 3/4 of a mile. Dear, dear. Cheers, Luigi. CSX, what hotkey do you use for starting recording or streaming? I don't. I just press the button on the window. This is Rax. Right, Dumfries, 3.2 miles. %, the boiler. Cheers, Victor, and have a good holiday. Get out of here, just doing my ears in. Alright, slowing down, we've got a yellow signal and the next signal looks quite red, so easing up. CSX before it streamed, you have people that put on makeup, you put your outfit. No, I even have to set all, but on the official streams, I even have to set it all up myself. I get some help from the community team, but all the computer, because it's my computer, I set all the computer up, and yeah, but that's fine. Dumfries south siding 1, there's the end of the scenario. Bloody bugs, get out of here. Get out of it. Do I do my own hair? Each one of them, yep. Nasty surprise red light on the end here. Check, that says yellow. There it is. It's gone yellow. Check that. It was waiting for us to get close to it. Oops, need to put the reverser forward. Smoother, do I post which route I'm doing so that the followers can do the route with you? Yeah, everything's on the schedule. In fact, for the next 3 or 4 weeks, it's all on the schedule. It's subject to change, but by the time the stream starts, that day is definitely up to date. Can one of the moderators just post the thing up that says how to get hold of the schedule? There we go. Coming into the siding now. We're going to cross over in a moment. Is it possible to make trains for TS15 using SketchUp? I don't think so, no. Cheers, Fringe Starlin, thanks for joining. Close enough for me. What about if you port it over to Blender? Yeah, Blender can certainly do it. But I don't think you'll be able to get all the right setup in SketchUp, so you'll need to do quite a lot of work in Blender. Right, part 2 will now load for you to finish the run. Oh, that's gonna... No, is it? No, it isn't going to. Fair enough, we'll do part 2 another day. Right, so that was that scenario. That was Freight for Castle Douglas, part 1, by Bob on Steam Workshop. So thank you to Bob. Gouger says, ported Rocket over from SketchUp, then animated in 3D canvas. There you go. So you can certainly start off in SketchUp. Okay, one more to do tonight. Let's switch over to that. Next on the list is the SD60M with Cajon Cole.